We opened this story's door to a boy of 3 or 4. His good sense was always poor, his conscience on the floor. A sapling only 2 foot tall also paints this story's wall. Its trunk's thin and straight, with leaves, counting only 8. It lived in the front yard, living there would always be hard. The oak took the boy's delight, with nasty ideas sparking a light. He taunted it and picked it dry, used it as a catapult on passers-by, ripping out acorns to aim high, never hearing the young oak cry. As the years went by ×3, he still had not let the tree grow free. Kicking it and picking every leaf, the oak was never saved from grief. But each year it grew higher still, the boy's parents never saw his bad will. It grew stronger, reaching to the blue, while the boy sat eating claggy glue. The boy is older now, and much more rotten, with memories of the tree long forgotten. A teenager stepped out on an autumn morn, and atop his head fell an acorn. Pain instantly filled his noggin, which sent his head a-floggin', with paranoid thoughts of hate for the young oak by the gate. The weeks turned into months, and then on into years. Twigs turned into trunks, love turned into tears. We look now to a man grown, sadly and justly, living all alone. One day something caught his boot. He fell, tripped by a surfaced root. He followed the root up to the base. He found the oak laughing in his face. He used his boot to kick the tree, which sent him writhing in agony. Most days the man thought not at all of the oak growing true and tall, though on occasion out he'd look and grumble at the light it took. On a cold winter's night, an older man woke in fright, with a storm slowly brewing and the oak gently slewing. Light ripped through a dark cloud, then came a bang that was really loud. Suddenly the tree was one branch less, and part of his house quite a mess. At this the man lost his head, all his sight could see was red. He wrenched an axe from the shed, then raised it high above his head. He swiftly struck it to the core, with a look of joy throughout the gore. But in his mind the tree replied, with words that were most undignified. Outraged by this effrontery, he acquired some harsh machinery, with blades sharper than knives, and a force for taking lives. The ghastly engine growled, in the distance a dog howled, a most gruesome end for the tree, and sadly dumb with such glee. Neighbours all woke up to see a crazy man kill a beautiful tree. Legend spread throughout the town, his evil deed became renowned. When summer came along, he started to feel rotten. There was something wrong, something he had forgotten. The oak had kept his house free from heat. Now it was like a sauna with no retreat. Years on, the man is bitter, beastly and broken. No word with family had been spoken. Over time, legend changed with added flair. Now a story for children used to scare. With melancholy he stayed alone. The faults of his life he never made his own. Most of you know him, he's the old man down the street, grumpy, alone and grim, the kind you'd rather not meet. He suffered the heat each summer long, until his heart danced to the beat of no song. And although the tree was long gone, a sapling from her acorn grew ever strong.